Yes, today we are going to study physics. The unit is unit number 3, which is force. And I think that this lesson of today will not be too long, so I would love to beg your patience. So I would like to require everyone to look here, and you will tell me what you have observed. Can everyone see here, please?
Yes.
Can you see this one?
Yes.
What is it?
It
is pen.
So try to observe what is going to happen when I get this pen close to this small piece of paper. Have you all observed?
Yes.
Now, I have some questions for you that you are going to answer. If you have well observed this activity that I have been doing. So, who can tell me what did he or she observe? When I brought the pen near the paper piece, who can tell me what he or she has observed? Yes, right?
According to what I saw,
Yes.
when the pen was brought near to the paper was attracted to the pen and it got stuck to the pen.
Yes. When we brought the pen near to the paper was attracted and it got stuck to the pen. And also, I have the second question for you. Did the pen touch the paper before it moved? Did the pen touch the paper piece before it moved? If you have observed well what I have been doing here. Did it require me to attach the pen to the paper?
No.
What have you observed?
I observed that the pen you are bringing the pen near that paper so that the paper can be attracted by that pen.
So did the pen touch the paper before it started moving? Yes? And the third question is, what do you think the paper moved? Why do you think the paper moved even though the pen did not touch it? David, why do you think as the paper moved?
I think there was a force which was on the pen which was causing the movement of the paper.
Yes, you are saying that there was a kind of force that was causing the paper to move. I'm having this book.
Yes.
Can you all of you see this book?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, if I want to move this book from this place to this one, so what can I do to move it? What can I do to move this book from one place to another? Yes, Elia?
Teacher.
You take a book and put it where I want to put it.
So, suppose that I want to put it on this mark. Can you come and move it to that mark?
You take a book and put it here.
Yes. Have you all observed this?
Yes.
Then,
Me, teacher. There is other way of
yes, which one?
this one. So we may push this book from this point to this one.
Yes, can you grab for this one? Yes, you can push it from that place to another one. Then, what is the difference, do you notice, between moving the paper and moving the book? As you have seen, the paper has moved, right?
Yes.
And even the book has moved. So, what was the difference there? Was some applying a force on this book for it to move?
Yes.
So, what is the difference between the action that took place? Yes, Alice?
In moving that book,
Yes?
there is need of touching on it
Yes?
and moving. But in moving that paper, there is no touch on that paper.
Yes, can we clap for Alice? Yeah. And then, I have a question that I would like to ask you, and it will be our key question of today, which is the difference between contact and contact forces, which means from our lesson of today, we're going to look about contact and contact false. And within our lesson, we will try to achieve this where we are required to correctly be able to differentiate contact from non-contact forces, given different demonstrations. So now as you are sitting, I want you to make like 3 groups where group 1 will be named as A, group B will be named as B, and another one will be named as C. So this one is going to be group A.
Yes.
This side is going to be group A. Are you getting me, class?
Yes.
The first and the second desk is going to be the group A. The first and the second desk is going to be the group B. The 2 last tables is going to be group C. And then I have my group. This is group A, I think.
Yes.
So you'll be moving this group from one place to another as it is required in your activity. Others will be trying to stretch those rubber bands, and they will be telling me if you are feeling any pull from them. So group B, this is group B, I think. So you are given this balloon, you are going to release it in air and leave it. So you will tell me if it has remained there or if not. And then your group C, you are just going to release it and you leave it. So you are going to use this magnet and you are given these metals. So you will be trying to get the magnet close to the metals, and you will be telling me what was your observation. Please? If you understood the activity group, could you feel it if you have not achieved that?
Yes, I'm experiencing the force of the tool. And this force requires me to first touch the band, and then I stretch. So it means it requires contact.
Yes? Tell me what is your observation? I told you to take them close to
the kids.
yes.
This one is
Yes, did it require those keys to get close? I mean to be touched to the magnet before they can Yes. Have you released the balloon? Have it stayed?
No, it falls down.
Did someone come to pull it back to the ground? Are you the one who pulled it back to the ground?
It's safe.
Yes. I think now the activity is over now, class.
Yes.
I would like to invite one student by each group to come and tell us what was their observation. Please hurry up. Hurry up, please.
Thank you so much for our groups. Group number 1, we have discussed about when you throw this ball
Yes.
in the air,
Yes.
it comes back. Yeah, it comes back. Even if we don't pull it again, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it means that when it comes back without any force that are flying on it, pull this object. It means the other forces that pull this object. Thank you.
Yes. Another group, please.
Thank you so much. In our group, we were given the rubber bands. We were asked to stretch it and tell if we feel some force. So the answer was yes. As we stretch the band, we feel the force, but to feel the force, it required us to stretch. So it means we could not feel the force without stretching the rubber band. So it required us to have the contact with the rubber band. So it means this one is a kind of force that requires contact. Thank you. Yes.
Another group, please. It's remaining one group, I think. Yes, come on.
So for our group, we were given 2 magnets and 2 keys. And as you can see, when we put these keys close to this magnet, there is a force which they experience. Yeah, and it does not require that you put these keys on the magnet exactly. So we found this is an contact force which is between the keys and the magnets.
Yes, class, can we clap for the presenters? Alright, thank you for your opinions. So, I'm here now by explaining some of the key terms that you have been meeting with, whereby I will start by explaining the contact force. The contact force are those forces that act only when 2 objects are physically touching each other. Are you getting me, class?
Yes.
So, here it is a force that acts when 2 objects are touching each other. I think that you are having numerous examples. For you to feel that flow from the rubber band. So I think that it has required you to touch that rubber band. So and the force that is from that rubber band, we call it a tension force. Another force, which scenario among the activities that you have done, we have experienced this kind of contact force? Which scenario? I think this group. When you were doing what? When you were stretching the rubber band. I think that I gave you 2 activities to do.
The test for pushing and pulling the ball on the desk.
Yes, and that force that we're using is called a normal force. And here we are having other different examples where we are having the air resistance. Air resistance, you know that there are those forces which are in the air. For these ones, you have seen that when I have released this balloon in the ground, it did not move vertically downward. So it was taking different directions due to the air resistance that was acting on it. So, and I think that it cannot switch this air resistance if it has not moved into the air. And then we have this upthrust, which is the force that we find in the water that try to move things up. We are having also non-contact process, which means if this contact force requires 2 objects to be touching together, so this one does not require the 2 objects to be together for them to be acted upon by those forces. Which means this one is the force that do not need the 2 objects to be together for it to act. And as we have seen different scenarios where we have experienced and contact forces. Who can give me one? Yes?
The example of non-contact force,
Yes?
can say when an object falls from the sky,
Yes?
which is being acted upon the gravitational force. It
Yes.
does not touch it, but it pulls it.
Exactly. Can you clap for him? Yes? Another example, yes?
Another example of non-contact force
Yes.
is magnetic force.
Yes, magnetic force. Have you experienced this kind of magnetic force?
Yes.
Yes, and here are different other examples, which is the electrostatic force that I was trying to demonstrate by pulling this piece of paper using this pen. I think that you have seen this.
Yes.
And then class, I'm having different images here. You will be just trying to watch the image, and then you tell me whether it is a contact or non-contact force which is being applied there. Can you see this image?
Yes.
What can you observe on this image? Lilian, what can you observe on this image, please?
The man that pulled the cow.
And then he is using what? He's using a rod. Then, Sandy, is in this activity showing us contact or non-contact force? Alice, can you help her?
Is contact force.
Yes, it is contact force because of what?
Because he needs to touch on that way.
Yes, for this cow to feel the pull from that man, required him to tie this cow with the rope, and hence he applies that force. Then, can you see this one?
Yes.
Dina, what are you seeing on this image? You are seeing some drops of rain. So for them to move from the sky to the ground, does it require anyone to go from the sky and bring them to the ground? So then which force brings them to the ground from the sky? Yes, Sylvia? Is the force of gravity. Then is that force contact or non-contact force? Yes, Sylvia?
And contact force.
Can we clap for her? Thank you very much. I think now we can make a recall of what we have seen today, where I am requesting any volunteer from you to come and remind us what we meant by contact and non-contact forces, and then give us 2 examples of each. Yes, David, can you differentiate between contact and non-contact forces, and then you give 2 examples of each force?
Thank you, teacher. Contact forces, those are the forces that act when 2 objects are attaching to each other. For example, we may have normal force, tension force, and so on. Now, the contact forces, those are the forces which do not need direct contact so that they appear. We may have gravitational force, magnetic force, and so on. Thank you.
Can we clap for David? In class, I would like to thank you for today, for your today's attention and your kind attention that you showed up. So, see you next.
See